Wait. Wait for it. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, everybody. I think this will be our third session. I think it's our third session. Can't remember. Either way, we're doing... This is it. This is the end. Hey, hello. How's it going? Tonight, we are finishing the game, but in particular, we're going through the castle, we're going to help the gnome, and we're going to actually talk to Baba Yaga. All three things we haven't quite done yet. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. DOSBox acts very strangely if you pull it around. So, let's get going. Last time, I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do to push the plot forward in several ways. This time, I do. So, one thing we forgot was to actually talk to the gnome. Well, we talked to the gnome, but there's more we have to do with the gnome than just talk with him. We have to go up to his room. And I think he's always in there. And we looked around the room a little bit, but not enough.
A voice from behind the door says, "Whoops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm. Hope it wasn't too shocking for you."
That does hurt you, by the way. Our health is down a little bit.
Welcome back. It's good to see you again. As a matter of fact, I just got some candy from my Aunt Jemima. Go on, have a piece.
You know you will be sorry if you do, and sorry if you don't.
That's my auntie, always making me laugh when I'm blue. No, you're blue. That's right.
So, I guess it exploded? I hate this gnome. I mean, they wrote him to be terrible on purpose, but that doesn't make it any better. He's awful. But he also has a rubber chicken.
Rubber chicken squeals as you pick it up and squeeze it.
Well, you'll have to keep her now. You obviously rub her the right way. Rub her, get it?
Oh, 1 second. Be right back. I left an alarm on for something. 1 sec. Okay, we're good. Left an alarm on to make sure I didn't forget about some pasta I made. Okay, so we got a rubber chicken. I don't know what he said, because I had to run.
Did you hear the one about the vampire architect? He designed the Vampire State Building. Always leave you laughing, I always say.
It's fucking terrible. He's fucking terrible. But we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna make him really, really funny. I hope. I actually don't remember his jokes later. I don't remember. He can help us beat the game. But I don't remember that part. That was the stuff I remember the least. So we got the chicken. We talked to the gnome. He did mention Baba Yaga last time, I'm like 90% sure. But we have some other things we gotta do. What time of day is it? It is, it's mid-morning, okay. We're gonna have to kind of waste a day. I don't think there's any particular threats going on. Did we ever grab it? I don't think we did. So this is like a really... This is something you might not think about, but they do hint at it a couple times. The gypsy dude, forget his name. He said he was around here when Igor went missing because he was trying to appropriate some corn, basically. He needed to steal corn. We also need corn.
You take an ear of the corn and put it away in your pack.
Why would we need corn? It's not going to be clear for a little while. But we do need it, and it'll just help us later. Also, we need more Groo Goo. I don't know how much Grugu we need. I think we only need 2. But since we're kind of on the way to Baba Yaga, she's far east, and the Grugu is like far west. We may as well, because we're already over here, we may as well get it. Just admiring the nature. And honestly, this is a pretty nice forest, except for all the monsters. If it wasn't for them, it'd be like a pretty good tourist destination. The lake no longer has a Rizalka. Just stay away from the swamp, I guess. And don't go out at night. You know, just a couple minor things. So that's the flask of goo. I don't know if we have... I think we only have 1.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
Does it tell us how many we have? We have 2 now. Okay, I think that's all we need. And for some reason that statue got pushed, like it went upright again. Not really sure how that happened. Maybe someone saw it and was being like a good Samaritan or something. Even though that person should be us. Now, before we get to Baba Yaga, and more specifically Bonehead, we have to go through Bonehead first. But before we even get over there, there's a certain bush that we need to deal with, or at least we need something from the bush. I think the bush is unkillable. The bush is extremely powerful. But we still need its help. And I think it's 1 more down from here. Yeah, there
There's
is.
something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes. Oh, forget it. It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood-red berries and tentacle-like branches.
So, we discovered last time, this thing hits really fucking hard. Yeah, I'm not going to bother saving. So, throwing rocks at the problem
You grab a handful of rocks.
is something you can do. You have to hit it,
You've
though.
managed to knock a branch with some berries loose from the bush.
When we tried this earlier, or at least I think we tried this earlier, if you can throw randomly, but you actually have to hit the bush. The problem is, those things right down there, those are fucking tentacles. It will slap the fuck out of you. If you just walk up to it, it's gonna slap the fuck out of you. You can do it. However, it's a lot easier if you have something to, like, take its attention. Like a rubber chicken. Why does that work? I don't know. And you can easily skirt around it.
You strip the berries from the loose branch and carefully store them in a pocket in your backpack.
I see. It's just, I mean, it did a good job. Let's not, I mean, come on, it did it. The gnome will never get it back again, I suppose. But now we have elderberries. We're being attacked. Let me guess, it's a rabbit. Oh no, it's a rabbit. Whatever will our AI do? Aggressive. Oh yeah, we have a holy blade. I forgot about that. We got Piotir's sword. Because we've been helping him out. So we're pretty high on the paladin list right now. I don't remember if there's another shield. I forgot to look that up. Oh, come on. So now we need to talk to Bonehead. Because Baba Yaga cursed our gnome friend. And without her help, we can't fix him. Also, she's a witch. And we need help, like, dealing with problems in the area. Come on. I do wish the, I mean, I'm complaining about a game from a long, long time ago. I forget. Was it 1999? Or 1994? Something like that? I just want it to change into a movement cursor when I go hover over something that lets me do a scene transition. But that's like, there's no point in critiquing this fucking game.
The bush doesn't seem to have much to say to you. Perhaps that's because you haven't been properly introduced.
I forget, do we know the code? Oh wow, that fucking cut out. Do we know a magic phrase? I don't know when we got that. So we can either...
As you repeat the magic phrase you learned from the Lishi,
Oh, that's what that was.
the bushes on the west spring apart as if by magic.
The Lishi helped us.
Oh, that's right. It is magic.
I forgot that the Lishi can teach you the magic phrase in order to get through that. Or you can use magic on it if you just know magic. Whoops, cursor. Cursor. There we go.
Every sense tingles with the feeling of danger. The eye sockets of the skulls glow with deadly energy. Even the hut looks hungry.
But we have been here. Let's talk to the bone.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company, or what? When I mentioned that you had visited the last time, she didn't exactly get out the welcome mat, if you know what I mean. But once she got over a temper tantrum, though, she got that smile on her face.
Uh-oh.
I'd expect a warm greeting when you get in the hut. Like, you know, maybe you stewing in her cauldron. I was getting kind of bored hanging out here until you showed up. Now I'm dying, so to speak, to find out what happens when you and Baba meet again.
It might not go well.
Did I mention before that the hut's been kind of flighty lately? I think it's molting. They're just the guards. Nothing inside their skulls but some magic. Not exactly brilliant conversationalists like myself. Baba Yaga came from a place a bit to the east of here, but she always had a soft spot for this little valley. Said there was a lot of dark magic about this place, so she thought she'd spend the winter here before moving back home.
As witches do.
You don't know much, do you? Lots of weird magic leaks out of the Dark One's cave west of here. That's why there's so many strange things around here, present company included. Hey, read some history books. This valley was famous because some cult tried to summon a Dark One here. That's plenty bad juju, even by Baba Yaga's standards. Dark Ones live in some sort of other dimension. They feed off energy, any kind of energy. They more or less sweat dark magic, which twists and mutates things around them. I love it. That's why Baba Yaga feels so at home here. Just enough dark magic to make life interesting, and no real Dark One to make things too dangerous.
I hate that you're right, Mark. That's amazing. How you doing? That this is just hyper-realistic science.
We come originally from Mother Saria.
Undertale stole from Quest for Glory.
When Baba got the yen to get away, we moved to Spielberg, and you know what happened there. So we came here.
So I checked. Baba Yaga was in the first game. So, a long time ago.
What, you mean that mortar over there? That's Baba Yaga's personal magic mortar. It's kind of like a flying rowboat. She uses the pestle for an oar. Hey, don't get any wild ideas about flying around in it. The only thing you could use it for is grinding things. The magic is Baba Yaga's specialty.
Okay. Well, let's tell him about the gnome. Whoa, whoa. He wanted something. It just kind of skipped through all that dialogue. I'm not really sure why. Well, hey. Hey, this is an old fucking game. I don't blame you for having no idea what this is or where it came from, or even just look at his face. He's just a pile of fucking pixels. He's like 10 pixels is his whole face. No, not even. 6 to 8 pixels is like his actual face, and then the side of his head is like another 8. It's an old game. But the gist of what he said at extreme speed was that he needs something from us to allow us to push forward. The fuck are we gonna give a skull? So we gotta go find something. Fortunately, I do know what he needs. I don't know why you're supposed to know how to do this. It's one of those. It's a Sierra thing. We're just kind of supposed to know. I knew at the beginning of this series what year this game was made in. I'm gonna say it's 1994. I don't know. That's the wrong way. I need to go back west. Wait, is this it? This might be it. I need to wait until night. I'm going to be doing some nighttime shenanigans. I'm going to say first. Bone Quest. Because we can't progress much without doing this. Just gonna make it dark. I don't think it's too many hours until sunset. Oh, I'm super fucking wrong. I guess we had about half the day. Oh, come on. Fine. I'll go back this way. I don't want to fight on that screen. Oh no, it's a Necrotor. Fuck it up. Oh, it decided to do this. Okay. Before it just ended up being aggressive. Okay, no, don't use magic. Just oh, let's do this. That's a good sword. This fucking guitar solo. Alright. Our hero fought well. Is it this screen? Yeah, it is.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
What can some ghosts do for us? Well, let's have a chat with them anyway.
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding.
Oh, okay.
It
Great.
seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love.
I mean, it seems like he has his mind back, so death was a pretty good deal for him, honestly.
It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle.
Ooh.
There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there.
Rumors.
There was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think
God damn it,
anyone
LL.
in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded. My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive.
How many places have told us about that fucking secret passage? Everybody knows about the secret passage. It's not a fucking secret. It's just an alternate route into the goddamn castle.
I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title.
Yeah, his S's are being picked up a little oddly. Talked about ghost. Help.
It has been so long.
Oh, wait.
And I know so
Sorry,
there
I
was
never mind. I did this one. But what about his hat, though?
You may of course take my hat, I have no further use for it.
Can I loot your corpse, old man? Ghost? Well, thank you. I'm gonna take a peek at that hat. It's a faded, well-worn hat. If it's seen better days, they must have been years ago. Probably not stylish enough for us. And also, elderberries. You have some ugly red berries from the elderberry bush. Fair enough. Let's talk to Anna.
I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way.
You fucking better.
Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you. I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you.
That's fine.
Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in
Ooh,
town.
we could tell Olga about Anna.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
She did? She is such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together. Oh, Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
Oh, Anna died a while ago. Well, say goodbye.
Farewell. May you never be lost.
Farewell. May you never be lonely.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Well, the only woman we've talked to, we sent her into true death. So I guess right now we're still alone, and our best friend is a gnome who can't tell jokes, or a skull who may want to watch us suffer and die horribly for his amusement. So I think our friend pool is a little slim at the moment. And the gnome might not actually be our friend. He might just be friendly. Is this the right way? I don't like wandering at night. Just because the encounter rate is a lot higher typically. Okay, this is the right way. And also, as I mentioned before, when I was a kid, I was terrified. I was terrified of everything here. So I'm pretty sure it was really tough for me to realize that Anna's ghost was out there at night. Because why would you want to be out here at night? It's terrible. It's a terrible place to be at night. Alright. Get out of here, Bush. Alright, let's be nice to Bonehead. Strangely,
Every sense
it's kind of brighter here even at night. Maybe it's so that a few objects in the area are easier to spot. We're gonna save here because there's a lot of ways to die around here. Let's give him a hat.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company, or what? Yeah, not bad at all. I can tell by the reflections in your eyes that it gives me character, makes me look mysterious and handsome. Hey, all right, you guys, this guy is okay by me. You can let him through.
So the hat looks way better on him than it did on our hand, weirdly. Okay, that's enough out of him. So, first things first, let's check out the pestle. Well, the mortar and pestle.
you grind the pestle around in the empty mortar. It's heavy work, and you don't seem to be accomplishing anything useful.
Well, what do we want to grind? What about some bones? You know?
You put the bones into the huge mortar. Now what?
We grind them, obviously. Look at the... Wow!
You work the pestle back and forth in the mortar. It's hard work, but after a while you manage to grind the bones into a fine bone meal with almost the consistency of flour.
Interesting. Did I grab it?
The fine bone meal slips between your
Oh,
fingers.
we need to fucking... Need to bottle it.
You fill the flask with powdery bone meal from the mortar.
Okay. So these things will make sense in a minute. Let's just save again. I'm extremely nervous about this area, even though I know I shouldn't be. But, like, Baba Yaga especially terrified me because she will kill you at a whim if you fuck up. So let's walk in.
It doesn't like you very much, I guess. Probably blames you for having to fly all the way from Spielberg. Maybe you could find something to win the bird-brained hut over and calm it down.
This hut doesn't like us very much. Can't. It's just hiding in the corner. We can't do anything about it. Unless we fed it something. Obviously, that something would be corn. This is a big old pile of corn. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Fuck, I didn't see you earlier. My bad. That's what this looks like?
You have a sense of doom hanging over you. A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Oh no.
Spirits of the frigid north, spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirits, summon twice, turn the water into ice.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
Come for a little visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? We remembered the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids?
That's a big bat.
You turned me into a frog, didn't you, ha? Thought I wouldn't remember you. You thought to yourself, let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today. Well, you thought wrong, kiddo. Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch. So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or Hero on the half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen,
reference.
we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts. Oh, good. We'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
Okay. I think we can save here. Gonna make another quick save. And we're just gonna do nothing. We're just gonna be like, I guess we're fucked.
Oh, what's the matter? Cat got your tongue? I hope not. That's one of my favorite parts. I'm looking forward to tongue on a bun and a throat float after all.
Oh no, how humiliating. Hors de combat as in Hors d'Ivoire. Perhaps next time you should try to talk your way out of becoming the main course. So if you just say nothing, you die. You have to do something within, I think, 10 seconds. I don't know how we can speak when we're made of ice, but we should tell her immediately about the gnome.
You tell about Mr. Bones the gnome and the reason you came here.
So, you come here to help the jester get back his jokes, huh? How fitting. He made a fool out of me because you made a frog out of me. And now I'll make food out of thee. Just desserts, after all. So now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. Isn't that right, kids?
There's gotta be something we can do to persuade her to not eat us.
East, west. That's a mess. It suits me. I'm not fond of 20 questions. It upsets my digestion.